If you saw my last video about topical cannibalization, this is the follow-up to that so that you can see how the site is currently performing and if my theory was correct. So this is the particular URL that I talked about in the last video. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. I'll link it here. When the original page that in question was launched, you can see that once it launched, it was gaining keywords, but it had hit some type of plateau and didn't really go up from there. Then you can see as we dive into the Valley of Death, or the Google Update Valley of Death spiral, and it stayed down until we started working on the site. And then you can see as it begins to gain more and more keywords. In fact, we're currently up to 4.3 thousand keywords at this time. Now, originally when I started the live case study, we had only gained to about 100 keywords, and we were up to 4.3 according to SEMrush. All right, but let's take a look at GSC and see what it's telling us for this particular site. You can see when it nosedived back in 2023 of October, and now this is how it is doing today. You can see that originally when I started talking about it, I reported on the first 7 to 8 days once we gained the first spike. However, you can see as we're moving through time, we have actually tripled the impressions at this point and tripled the click-through rate. So originally, before they got hit, we have actually tripled what that page was originally doing. I got a lot of great questions about this particular case study, and one of them was, when did you do the work and how many days passed before you saw the first spike? So with this particular site, we did the work 7 days before you see this first spike up in May of 2024. Now, the more changes that you are making, the longer that 7-day timeline is going to take. So it depends on what types of changes that you're making and how many changes across how many URLs. For this particular case study, it was a small amount of changes across 5 to 6 URLs. So that was 7 days from all of the work ending to the first spike. And as I already said, impressions and click-through rates have already tripled. So my point is, if you can find what's actually causing the traffic drop, you're able to reverse it and bring the site back, not only to what it was currently doing, but actually earning more impressions and more click-through rate. Now, this was a mini case study that I did on a particular set of URLs. It was not the entire site that was hit. However, I have more case studies that will be coming out where entire sites were hit, using the same techniques, we were able to reverse it.